She walked into New York's most exclusive hotels with no luggage, no history, and no financial trail. Yet no one questioned her. Staff treated her like royalty. Investors offered her millions. Friends covered her bills. But behind the designer clothes and first-class lifestyle was a simple question no one asked soon enough. Who was Anna Delvey really? To understand this, we need to go back. Anna Delvey was not an heiress. She was born Anna Sorokin in a small town in Russia and raised in Germany. Her family lived a regular life, far from the world of private jets and New York elites. After high school, she moved to Paris for fashion internships. There, she learned how wealthy people talked, dressed, and moved. She watched how social circles worked. She understood how confidence opened doors. By the time she arrived in New York, she knew exactly how to present herself as someone important. At first, her strategy was simple. Check into luxury hotels. Act like she belonged. Let the staff assume she had money. When payment was requested, she delayed it. Claimed her bank in Europe was slow. Talked about trust funds, lawyers, and family offices. Her confidence made people believe her. She upgraded her story. She told new friends she was a German heiress, set to receive a massive fortune. With this identity, she began building a bigger plan. The Anna Delvey Foundation, a private arts and social club requiring a $25 million investment. To push the project forward, she approached banks and financial institutions. She showed forged bank statements and letters from made-up advisors. Some banks doubted her, but many insiders still believed. She networked with the wealthy. She attended events, dinners, fashion shows, and gallery launches. Her expenses grew. Her unpaid bills stacked up, and every delay needed a new excuse. The red flags were everywhere. Hotel charges left unsettled, wire transfers that never arrived. Friends paying for trips she promised to reimburse banks questioning her documents. But she always moved fast enough to avoid direct confrontation. The turning point came when one hotel demanded immediate payment for thousands of dollars in charges. Anna had run out of explanations. At the same time, a friend she owed money began asking questions. Bank officers looked deeper into her documents. Her entire story started to fall apart at once. For the first time, Anna could no longer control the narrative. The day Anna was caught did not begin with a dramatic chase or a confession. It began with small details closing in. For months, investigators had been building a timeline of her unpaid hotel bills, her forged financial documents, and the money she owed to friends and businesses. One by one, each institution began confirming that her payments never existed. The delays she promised were not delays, they were excuses. On that morning, officers already knew where she was. They had tracked her movements, her meetings, and the places she stayed at when she needed somewhere quiet to disappear. At the same time, one of her former friends, who had been cooperating with investigators, was updating them on Anna's routine. Investigators compared her phone activity, transportation records, and past behavior. Everything pointed to the same location. Anna believed she still had time. She thought she could negotiate her way out of trouble by meeting someone she trusted. She arranged a meeting in a place she assumed would be safe. She expected a conversation. She did not expect law enforcement to be waiting. As she approached the building, plainclothes officers were already positioned. They watched her arrive. They confirmed her identity. They waited for the signal. Anna walked inside with her usual confidence. She was calm. She believed she could still manage the situation. She did not know that investigators had already secured the necessary warrants. They had enough evidence to charge her. They were not there to question her. They were there to arrest her. Once she stepped into the room, officers entered immediately. They approached her without raising their voices. They identified themselves. They told her she was under arrest on charges related to theft and fraud. At that moment, the illusion of the heiress ended. Anna did not resist. She did not panic. She did not run. She simply watched as officers placed handcuffs on her wrists and guided her out of the room. Outside the building, additional officers secured the area. She was escorted to an unmarked vehicle. The arrest was quiet and controlled. As the door closed behind her, investigators began contacting the institutions involved: hotels, banks, friends, businesses. They informed them that Anna Sorokin, known publicly as Anna Delvey, was officially in custody. This was the moment the entire story changed. The girl who convinced New York's elite that she was a wealthy heiress was now facing the reality she had avoided for years. The false identity was no longer sustainable. The questions she avoided now became charges she had to answer. Anna was charged with multiple counts of theft and fraud. She was convicted and sentenced to prison. The story gained global attention. Documentaries, articles, and debates followed. After her release, she faced immigration issues and ongoing restrictions. Many of those she fooled had to deal with financial losses, legal complications, and personal betrayal. Anna Delvey showed how confidence, presentation, and social assumptions can create a powerful illusion. She built a world on borrowed trust until the truth caught up. In the end, the person New York believed in never existed.